Have you ever noticed the weird dance we all do in the kitchen? You grab a stack of plates from the dishwasher, step back, and awkwardly twist your torso just to avoid taking a piece of wood to the forehead. For centuries, the standard cabinet hinge has forced us to work around it. The door swings in a fixed arc, and our bodies physically contort to accommodate it. Looking at this top-down floor plan, those red zones represent the swing radius of standard doors. When the cabinet is open, that radius becomes completely unusable dead space, locking up the area right around your head and upper torso. We carry pocket-sized supercomputers and program our appliances, yet we accept 19th century mechanics dominating our walls. Primitive wooden boxes still dictate how we move inside our own homes. Permanently resolving this ergonomic trap requires a different approach. We have to alter the physics of how a door travels through space. Instead of swinging out into the room, a modern lift system glides straight up, taking the physical barrier completely out of your working zone. This enables a counterintuitive design rule called the width paradox. Building a single, continuous 180-centimeter wide cabinet is cheaper and provides more usable storage space than installing several narrow cabinets side by side. A standard hinge on a 180-centimeter door creates an unworkable swing arc that blocks the entire room. But watch how the bifold mechanism solves this. As the door rises, it splits perfectly in half. The massive swing arc disappears entirely, requiring zero overhead clearance. Meanwhile, other designs utilize parallel levitation mechanics, where a single, solid front slides straight up, staying perfectly parallel to the wall. If you have thick crown molding or overhead lighting, an up and over system uses precise pivoting geometry to swing the door above the cabinet, completely dodging those architectural obstacles. By rethinking the door's upward trajectory, you instantly reclaim all the physical room volume that was previously held hostage by the traditional hinge. Of course, suspending a heavy piece of wood above your head naturally brings up a concern. What keeps it from crashing down like a guillotine or violently snapping open? This cross-section reveals variable stop technology. Tension vectors dynamically adjust, perfectly canceling the downward pull of gravity at every height. The counterbalance door holds absolutely motionless wherever left. You never have to jump. The handle remains safely suspended right inside your green accessible zone. When it is time to close it, integrated fluid dynamics inside the hardware catch the falling weight. The mechanism absorbs the momentum, resulting in a silent, feather-light close. You can even eliminate the handle entirely. Mechanical systems store kinetic energy and release it with a single tap, easily popping a heavy door open. For fully automated systems, an electrical assistant does the lifting. You touch a glowing button, and a motorized drive takes over the physical labor. Tension and fluid dynamics neutralize the weight of the wood, allowing the door to move as if the hard gritter weren't there at all. The hardware itself is only part of the equation. To optimize a kitchen's layout, you have to apply the weight distribution rule. Ergonomics dictate that heavy items like plates belong exclusively in base cabinet pullouts below your waist. You should never reach high above your head for a stack of heavy porcelain. This vertical zoning map shows how base cabinets handle heavy loads, leaving upper wall cabinets optimized strictly for lightweight items like glasses. Positioning this lightweight zone directly over the dishwasher establishes a highly efficient, zero-step unloading zone. This setup also solves a major architectural clash. Traditionally, the wide horizontal lines of bottom drawers visually conflict with the tall, narrow vertical lines of swinging doors on top. Modern lift systems remove those vertical lines. The top wall cabinets stretch out wide, perfectly mimicking the horizontal aesthetic established by the base units below. This alignment integrates every storage unit into a single, cohesive architectural unit. When you put all this together, unloading the dishwasher looks completely different. You tap a cabinet door, sending it silently upward, moving with zero hesitation. There is no dodging, no ducking, and no physical barriers swinging into your personal space. The doors simply lift into your peripheral vision and stay there until you are done. True technological luxury is entirely invisible until the exact second you require it to work. By stripping out the archaic hinge, adding modern counterbalanced lift systems, the kitchen evolves from static storage into a meticulously calibrated machine. Properly calibrated hardware removes the friction from daily tasks, handing back the space and movement the room was designed for.